Welcome, people of YouTube, to Let's Play Kirby's Adventure! I'm Ryan. I'm gonna be playing this, just like I played them other games. Let's go. Level 1 is Vegetable Valley. Pretty much your generic starting world. Kinda green and easy. Here we go. Alright, so Kirby's Adventure. Well, I want to say sequel to Kirby's Dream Land. It's really more of a... Well, we'll call it a sequel for now. But it is so much more vast than the original game. Not only in color and powers, but also, wow, it has lots of levels. Levels is the word I was going for there, not levels. Oh, poor me and my speech impediment. The speech impediment, of course, being too dumb to talk properly. So I guess the first thing you'll notice here is that Kirby has weapons. This is the second game in the series, and therefore the first time where he actually has something to fight back with. The enemy power stealing bit has kind of become standard for Kirby. There's always exceptions. The most obvious being the Kirby's... what was it called? Epic Yarn. Kirby's Epic Yarn. It's really too bad that I forgot the name of that game, because it's super cool. I love it. But I love pretty much anything with Kirby plastered on the front, so don't really take my word for it. Don't you love how colorful this game is? It really is one of the best on the NES. If you're, looking past the obvious Marios and Mega Mans for something a little different, Kirby's got you covered. It's, still fairly easy. Another thing that's par for the course for Kirby games, but it's fun. Kirby's always fun. Even the worst, most creatively deficient Kirby game is always fun. It's something you can depend on. Just like this Crash Power, you can depend on it being completely useless. Because watch, it goes... and then it's gone. You get one bomb. And nowhere in the game... I shouldn't say nowhere. I'm sure somewhere that could come in handy, but... unless you try to save it for a boss or something, it's not gonna do you any good, really. You never need to clear a screen of enemies in Kirby. There just aren't that many. And unfortunately, that's another thing that needs to be, well, I guess it's the first thing I'm mentioning, because I've been playing for, 2 minutes now? The first problem with Kirby's Adventure, and it's not really a problem because we didn't know better when it came out, is that powers are kind of limited in scope. Like the beam, this is all you're ever going to do with it. Just go... and I'm fairly sure every power is like that, where it's got the one thing it does and that's it. This sword, which is slightly more useful than the beam. Oh, it kind of does two things in that it does a circly slash in the air, but... oh, missed again. I don't even remember if I missed the first time or not. So this is the first of 3? Possibly 4 minigames that are available between stages. And probably the easiest to get a perfect win on. It takes a little bit of practice to get this right, but most of the time, get it mostly centered and you win. It's pretty easy. Although, worst case scenario, these big guys can dump a little bit farther down. Oh, I might have screwed up. Should be okay. But if he's... yep. Just like a real crane game, the things in the crane will just randomly drop out of it. I guess it lets go of its grip a bit, so you don't always win. But you can pretty much be guaranteed to get 2 lives from it. If you get both of the big guys, it's 4, obviously. I always love that checkerboard ground. There are little Kirbys in the crane game too. You might have seen one tucked away in the corner there. They're only worth 1 life. Hiya. Fireball is good at getting you places, but I prefer the sword. Oh no, my sword! Come back! Yeah, sword power. Oh, retard power. I'll take the spark. It's not as good, it slows you down. Like so. The sword swipes and then you start running again, it's all good. The spark, not so much. You can also use the sword underwater, if I'm not horribly mistaken. There are 2 or 3 weapons that you can use underwater. I'm fairly sure that sword is one of them. We'll see the other 2 eventually, because I'm pretty sure you need both of them to access some secrets later on. You know what? I'd rather have this than a spark. If only, because it will make getting this little tomato a lot easier. Not that that little fiery dude ever puts up much of a fight, but... 2 again! I am ashamed at my poor A-button pressing skills. This is not a minigame. Some may think it is, but really, you can just pick out a special weapon. Crap! It takes a lot of skill to screw up the museum. But guess what? I can answer the call. I think, yeah, every world has a different museum with different powers in it. Some of them only have the one like this. There are a few... I think most of the other ones have 2 powers available. This little Proppy Bro Jr. is gonna... not try to land on me. Good! Bam! Mr. Frosty, you ain't so bad. Ah! I'm kind of just rushing through the game here. That's where I'm getting hit so much. Also, I'm stupid. Oh, Ryan, come on. Did I mention that this game has like 1,000,000 levels too? Yeah, it just keeps going. It's awesome. That spiky dude there gives needle power if you bother to suck him up, but I'm gonna stick with my sword. Ah! What'll do? Trying to confuse me? And the lollipop does the same thing as it does in Kirby's Dream Land. Makes you invincible for a limited time. Ah! It's stuck in the shotzo for some reason. Come on, come on. Yeah! Extra life, yo! Do a little dance. Oh, it's so sweet. Uh-oh, DDD already? What? No, it's not DDD. DDD's portrait just signifies boss levels. And what? Whispy Woods? Didn't we already trash this guy in the first Kirby game? Yeah, we did. Whispy Woods is always up for more, though. Oh. Maybe not. He handed over that piece of star rod pretty quickly.